Gradebook makes it easy to generate a variety of useful student reports. One of the most popular reports is a student roster. To run the student roster, click on the reports icon and then click on the arrow next to student roster. A window appears allowing you to select the criteria you'd like to generate on the report. In the following example, I'm going to generate a PDF file of a student roster that will help me record keep during the first couple of weeks of school. So make sure the PDF option is selected so we can get a format that's very easy to print. And then I'm going to also make sure that under my sections portion that my selected class is going to print, and I want all the students enrolled in my section, so I'll make sure that is checked off as well. For the student info and everything down, now I'm selecting things that I would like to include on this student roster. So of course I'm going to select the student name. I think that's important. I'd like to keep track of birthdays as well, so I'm going to make sure my birthday is selected. And as you can see, as I'm selecting things, it's adding those columns to the report preview down at the bottom of the screen, so I always know what my report, how it's going to be structured. I do a fair amount of contact with the home during the first few weeks of school, so I'm going to make sure that the home phone number is handy on my report, so I'm going to add that. And then I can add things that don't appear as default items. So, for an example, I'm collecting media releases during the first couple weeks of school, so I'm going to create a column and I'm just going to call it media release, and that's going to be added to my report. I'll use that as a checklist as the media release forms are returned. We might be taking a field trip right away, and I'm collecting permission slips for the field trip, so I'm going to add that and make sure that's on my form. And then how about one more? What do we do the first few weeks of school? Some class photos. So anything that's returned in relation to class photos, I'm going to keep track of. And you can see here on my preview that everything that I've selected, of course, is going to appear in my report. When I'm happy with what I see in my preview, on the bottom right hand corner, I'm just going to run my report, and then I get an option. Do I want to open the report or save the report? For this example, I'm only going to open it, so I'm going to leave open report selected, and I'll open that up, and as you can see now, I get a nice printable student roster in PDF form, and it includes the student name, the birthday, the home phone number, and I have a checklist column for media release, field trip, and class photos.